Hi, how you doing? Okay, so it's that lovely time of year. It's my favourite time of year. It's NAMM time. Okay, this is the build up to NAMM now. It's January, at the end of the month. I think it starts on the 24th. I think that's when it actually opens. It's NAMM. It's NAMM weekend coming, and these couple of weeks now building up to NAMM, guitar companies are starting to release and starting to show you little snippets of what you can expect to see from them this year, their new products. And already ESP were the first ones I noticed that started sneaking things out. In fact, I think they've revealed a hell of a lot actually this year, and they were the first ones to put their stuff out there, their new guitars and their new stuff. So I'm going to look at ESP. Obviously, I'm waiting for Jackson and Charvel and EVH mainly, but they haven't done it yet. I don't know whether they're leaving it till last minute, or maybe they won't show anything. I don't know. Last year, Jackson and Charvel particularly had a really good year. They absolutely bossed NAMM, in my opinion. The new ranges, they had the new colours, the new Dinky Charvel, 24 fretter, and the new soloist colours really have raised the bar a bit, and other companies have jumped on these new fancy finishes, which I'm going to talk about now. So let's go straight in here, and we're going to look at these new ESPs here. Now, I've stolen some of this off the site, obviously. I'm pretty sure ESP won't mind that I've stolen some of their pictures off Facebook and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's look at these guitars here. Now, these finishes are like really futuristic, really cool finishes. I really like them a lot. They're really fancy, they're really nice. I don't think I'd play these ones that we're looking at now, these types of finishes that are like, they're almost like underwater and they're changing colour and they just look, I don't know what that finish is called, but they are absolutely stunning, that's for sure. Very similar to the last Phil Demmel King V, the Jackson one. He did that half and half where the colours gradually fade like that, and that's really nice too. But yeah, they're really nice. These kind of similar to the Jackson soloist. Sorry to compare everything to Jackson, but they did set the the stall out last year for this new watercolor type. I don't know, I'll describe it as like a watercolor, futuristic watercolor type style, and I like it. The tops are nice, they're lovely, they're great, they look good, but I don't think I'd play them. I don't think I'd play anything with this kind of amazing top on. My dog's barking again. I don't think it suits me, but I can still appreciate it, and I still really like it, and I think it looks really nice. Moving on, I've got this next screenshot here. This is actually from a YouTube video that they released. They went over these guitars. It's obviously an EC model, and it's got, I don't know, maybe a EMG headset in there or something like that. Fill pickups, really nice. White, you can't go wrong with white. Everybody knows that white is one of my favourite guitar colours. I've got plenty of white guitars, let's face it. And with the brushed look cover on the AMGs, it really does look nice. That EC looks nice, and it will sound pretty good. I love AMGs. I'm always telling you that. So yeah, but this is what I'm really interested in. This is another guitar here another EC that they've shown. It's in like a silver burst, but they've slightly changed the burst. It's got like a teardrop almost shape to it, and I really like it. It's nice. It's satin, and I'm more of a satin finish guy than I am a gloss guy, I think. A long time ago, I saw Vintage Guitars do, I think it's a V100, and they brought them out in a satin sunburst type finish, Les Paul shape, just like the ECs, and they were really nice. I couldn't understand why back then. I mean, I'm going back 10 years, maybe more. I couldn't understand why Gibson and ESP weren't doing this, and now they've started doing it, and yeah, that's really nice. Is that I like satin finishes, whether it's a burst or not. This next one is one of these futuristic colours again. I don't know what to call it really, but it does look gorgeous. It's on the table there, obviously getting worked on. I don't really know what this is, or whether it's a custom shop or what, or whether it's just one that's on the desk that's been done. But the top looks absolutely gorgeous, and I fully appreciate it. It looks really nice, but it's just a bit too fancy for me. Okay, it's a bit too fancy. The next one here is like a vintage tobacco coloured satin top on that, and that is gorgeous. Needs the EMGs in, obviously, but it's a lovely guitar. That satin finish on there. This is what Gibson should be doing to bring their models into the future, not these other silly things what Gibson are doing, like getting rid of pickup surrounds and the rhythm and bass thing around the selector switch. They've got rid of that on some of the models, and I don't like that. I like Gibsons to look like Gibsons, and all they had to do was just upgrade, modernise the finishes, which they have done that as well. I've got some modern finishes coming through with Gibson, which we'll talk about in another video probably, but they only need to make them satin and they look stunning. But they don't do it. They're not doing it for whatever reason. So we're moving on now to Dean guitars. All of you know that I have a bit of a Dean guitar fetish. Okay, I do like Dean guitars a lot, even though I don't play them anymore really. They're just a bit clumsy for me, some of them, and the V-shaped necks, although they suited me at the time, they just feel a bit too thick for me now. But this guitar, this ML that I'm looking at right now, is absolutely, that is stunning. That is better than any of the ML finishes, the dime bag fancy things and everything. That looks gorgeous. It's classic. It's classy. It's a nice finish. It's got Seymour Duncans in. Not the dime booker, thankfully, but it's got some Seymour Duncans in. Don't know what they are. Let's hope they're distortions, but they're probably JBs and a Jazz or some at 59 or whatever the hell it's called. But it's nice. It looks nice. Really shiny. I love that top. And whoever took that picture, he's got the lighting bang on and everything. He knows he's done a good job, that lad, whoever he is. But yeah, so expect to see them at NAMM. Thank God that Dean are looking a bit classier, you know, not quite as tacky as they were doing. I like that. Yes, I do. Well done, Dean. Moving on, this looks like that's a Deceiver body, Dean Deceiver. They're okay, the Dean Deceivers, but they've not quite. I prefer a traditional Les Paul shape. It's a bit too hooked, is that horn for me. But yeah, they're good guitars. That's just plain black. Nothing too special about that. But it's basic, and at least it's not got any crazy graphics on. The next guitar here, love this finish. That, I can't see the horn on that, so I don't know whether that's a Soltero or a Deceiver. It's definitely a single cut, and it looks great. That top on it is absolutely gorgeous. That maple eye top like that. That looks absolutely stunning. Don't know what. God, that made me jump. My own dog made me jump out my skin. Then don't know. I can't say what model that is. That with a Floyd on. I can't see it being a Soltero. Probably a Deceiver. I'm not as up on Dean models as I should be, or as I used to be, but I like what they're doing. I like what Dean are doing. If they're going to bring to NAMM loads of classic looking tops, then that's good enough for me. So that's it anyway. Just a short one is this. I'm sure there's going to be more and more NAMM videos. Like I say, I'm waiting for Jackson, I'm waiting for Chevelle, and I'm waiting for EVH patiently. Last year I did videos because they released all the headstocks and the bodies, and we had to match them together. We played little games and stuff, and it was brilliant, real good fun, but it was hard work keeping up with the brands. I've just thrown this one in there. They're not brands I really use, but yeah, I liked some of the pictures, I liked what they were doing, and it's still NAMM, and we love guitars on this channel. That's what we're here for. So that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments of these finishes, and let me know what you think these two brands are doing at NAMM, and whether or not you think they're good things or bad things. And if you have any rumours, okay, we all like a good rumour. If you've got any rumours what the brands are going to bring, because I'm sure they'll bring more, not just these two brands, but other brands will bring more to the table as well, then please let me know, because it'd be really interesting to see what rumours are out there at the moment. Right, that's it. I'll leave you there. Please leave some comments, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I want to keep you up to date with all these pre-releases, we'll call them, on the social media sites. So that's it. I'll see you soon. Cheers.